Hey, welcome back to another video. This will be a guide on the Recon Lasgun. Well, a build, not a guide. So, starting off, the dueling sword and Recon Lasgun, those are our two weapons. Dump stat will be mobility. You can dump damage, but that's like 5 to 10% damage lost. And if you're using this for bosses, then that's not really worth it. Your perks will be Maniac and Carapace, but you can replace Unyielding for Maniac. Blessings will be using Uncanny Strike and Agile for infinite dodges, which is sort of a gimmick of this build, but it's honestly just really fun for Auric. And the Recon Lasgun, dump stat will be mobility. It's the only one that isn't very useful, especially since we are using the dueling sword for mobility. The perks will be Flak Maniac. You could replace one of these for Unyielding if you really wanted, but I'd say Flak Maniac is just your best bet. For blessings, you'll be taking Infernus and Dum Dum. Infernus at 12 stacks will grant about 350 damage DOT, so you can just apply the burn and then move on to another target and they should die. And Dum Dum does about 30% more damage in a 10-meter range, so that's just a given, we will take it. Not that this weapon has many other good blessings. For Curios, 2 toughness, 1 stamina. You could go 3 toughness if you wanted. I just use stamina for the comfort of like reviving teammates, and just having more stamina as a whole is really useful. For perks, I use all of them are the same. It's just combat ability regen, revive speed, and toughness regen. Stamina regen, I mean. You could use something like toughness instead of stamina regeneration, but the other two I would almost always use. Revive speed is just so useful, and combat ability regen is like mandatory. It's just the best one. Moving on to the build, I will scroll through this slowly, so you can just take like a screenshot or like just copy it, if that's what you're here for. So yeah, that's the build, and I'll go through it in depth for any of you who care. So, metal, this is your main toughness regeneration. The movement speed is a nice bonus, 15%, but your toughness regen with this is just insane, especially with how fast this thing fires. Moving on, these are also helping with toughness regeneration. You don't need them. You can replace one of these for a different talent, but we just use this for maximum toughness regeneration. And we just take battle meditation because like it's the easiest one to like. It's the only one that will like be somewhat useful to take. Although perfect timing and perilous combustion could be taken depending on what you're doing. Here we're going for a sail. This obviously isn't taking side kinetics aura, which would be meta, but I'm just trying to have fun with this. This build is mainly for like, isn't meant to be meta, it's just meant to be pretty fun to use. So we're taking a sail with ethereal shards. This will take the pierce from 2 to 3, so we can kill up to 30 enemies with this. And alongside this, we'll be taking this talent, Malefic Momentum. This will just grant us 25% damage to all attacks, as long as we are alternating between our main weapons and a sail every just like 8 seconds, which is honestly plenty of time. Now we take this right path for lightning speed and by crack of bone. This will just complement Scryer's Gaze super well, as it will let us just maintain the stacks for as long as possible, in melee at least. Prescience for just more crit chance. And then here we're taking Empathic Evasion. This will just make us invincible towards ranged attacks while using the Recon Lasgun. And we take Anticipation just to fuel the dodges in this build. Just makes you almost invincible no matter your situation, as long as you're spamming dodges with your agile dueling sword. There is one change you could make to this build. You could take out Anticipation and then one of these two for the toughness reduction here, and then up to 1 with the warp. I personally just use these because it's more fun, but this is probably better for most players. Moving on to Scryer's Gaze, we'll be using endurance, warp speed, and precognition. Precognition is just to help, just pairs really well with Disrupt Destiny, and these two will just provide a useful bonus overall, while we're just almost permanently in Scryer's Gaze. We go down, we take Warp Rider, and then we go here and we take Tranquility through Slaughter. This paired with the Recon Lasgun will just give us infinite Scryer's Gaze alongside by crack of bone. It doesn't really matter whether you're melee or ranged, you should have almost infinite uptime in Scryer's Gaze. Obviously it scales super fast, so then you will just die to it eventually. Not die, but like, it will fill up eventually, but it just slows it down super fast. Moving down, we take surety of arms. You could swap this with true aim, it doesn't really matter here. I just take the reload speed so I can maintain scratch gaze faster. And now we're down to disrupt destiny, and we just use this obviously for even more headshot damage, pairs well with precognition. And then here you can pick either. I use perfectionism on this because this build is pretty fast and you can get kills really easily. Although if you struggle to get these stacks, you can use lingering influence. Yeah, that's about it for the talents. I'll just show off how this build should be worked out. So, starting off with just agile. As you can see, under my crosshair, you can see my dodge count. This is your effective dodges. Once you go below your thing, what's it called? Below the 6 limit, it will start to slow down your dodges until they're almost useless at -7. It'll go red and it's just useless. However, this is where agile comes in. Anytime you land a headshot, it doesn't have to be a kill, it's just hitting them on the head or the weak spot. You will just refresh your dodges. This grants you infinite dodges in a horde, and it just makes you super safe and you can kill anything. Yeah, that's about it for the dueling sword. And now we move on to the Recon Lasgun. So, in Furnace, as you can see, just easy stacks of burn. Yeah, you can just apply a few stacks on an enemy and they'll just die off to it. Obviously this weapon doesn't work very well against crushers that fully carapace. But yeah, as you can see, just really high damage. 280, and then while we're in Scry's gaze, we should just be aiming to get as many kills as possible. Or just like maintaining this in general. As you can see, my let's just let that build up a bit, and then we'll start to shoot something and you'll just go all the way down. You can just maintain like just killing enemies. You should be in Scry's gaze for a very long time. Maybe if you're like reloading, you can just swap to your OP dueling sword and one-shot everything. Speaking of dueling sword one-shotting everything, we should move on to as you can see, it's two-shotting everything. And this is without Disrupt Destiny, which I'll show off now. So if we just activate these enemies, it will let us build up these stacks. So let me just build these up. So essentially what we want to do with the Disrupt Destiny is just build up to as many stacks as we can. And this will just let us kill anything we want, honestly. We'll be able to one-shot almost anything with a crit. So yeah, there are 25 stacks. And now I'll turn on Scry's Gaze and just let it build up. As you can see, crushers get 2 shots, although they will be 1 shot, as you saw with the Mauler on crit, as you saw there. So yeah, the dueling sword just becomes an absolute beast with this pair because its finesse is just so high. So you're just one-shotting Maulers without even a crit. Yeah, it's just insane. And then you can like use your Lasgun to just clean up any enemies that are far away alongside any like gunners. Yeah, it's just a really overpowered weapon, honestly. Speaking of overpowered, let's just show off one of the quirks of this build, which is just how well it does against the gunners. So we just place down a row of Reapers and Gunners. I'll also show off just how good the toughness regen is on this build. So we're at 0 toughness. If we just want to look at my toughness on the bottom left, I'll just shoot a bit. Okay, well, I'm reloading. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, our toughness regen is just super fast. I'll let them break it again, show off better. I'm shooting nothing. There, yeah. You can see we're just building up toughness super fast, but if you also notice, we're actually invincible to bullets while we're shooting due to empathic evasion. So we can just sit in a horde of gunners and just like shoot them, take our time killing them. It's honestly a very casual build, as you saw. Like, you don't have to be worried about gunners at all. Well, they should obviously never be in this position in the first place, but this just makes it safer to do so. That you just spawn a bunch of Reapers and you're invulnerable to their bullets. You can like shoot a few shots into them, let them die of burn. And then like, when you run out of that, okay, well obviously you shouldn't be in this situation in the first place, but as you saw, they're just dying of burn anyway, so it doesn't matter. For bosses, this thing isn't the greatest. Neither is Psyker, he doesn't really have any boss boosting nodes, sadly. But honestly, Infernus is really good. It'll just allow you to have a damage over time, while you use your dueling sword to like deal most of the damage. So you want to just maintain Infernus stacks on the boss, and then use your dueling sword, which is obviously super safe given that you have agile. And now, to show off, if you're like wondering why I'm using Assail, so basically, if you look at the bottom of my buffs, let me respawn the enemies. Just look at the bottom, you'll see that you can see like the little gun symbol that builds up to 5. This boosts our warp damage by 25%. Also works the other way. Each kill grants us a stack up to 25% damage, and that lasts for 8 seconds. And if you just throw out an Assail shard every like few seconds, which will build up fast enough, it'll just let you maintain this 25% damage at almost all times. So this is something that'll take time to remember, but once you get the feel of it, it just becomes like second nature to like throw out an Assail shard in the middle of like a horde. And obviously, as you can see with By Crack of Bone, we are just maintaining our squares gaze super easily. So yeah, that's about it for this build. It's not a very meta build, but it's really fun to use obviously. Given how strong the weapons are, it's just the build obviously could be optimized a little more. So that's your choice if you want to optimize that little bit more damage out of it. So yeah, that's about it for this guide. It's just a really fun build to use in Auric. Speaking of Auric, you shouldn't use this in Havoc due to how ammo hungry this weapon is. As you can see, I'm just running out of ammo super fast, and Havoc reduces the amount of ammo you get by a lot. So unless you want to be a nuisance, don't use this in Havoc. Well, at least 40. So that's about it for this video. I'll just put on a gameplay segment at the end to show off this build in an Auric, and that's about it. Have a good day.
not sick. That's the hound. Here's the gunner. I wish you'd stop looking at me as if I might turn psychotic at any point. You could stand to lose some weight.
With big boom!
I will survive!
Trader's Row. The heretics sided with one and took the others out.
Enemies on charge!
See some empty. One less foul mutant. That is no higher. There's it.
default protocols. Magic box from pocket. Point it at things until it goes green. Even you can do that, can't you? Cipher ident acquired. Crypt key access granted. Proceed to elevator.
Call the elevator, but watch your back.
happy, boss? Reloading! Enemies in cover! Keep fighting!
See the oppressor go! Oh, it's a little impressive. Raven is the tower problem now. I told you that was us!
Everyone pay attention and group up as soon as you can.
Why we always fight? God, he's disgusting. Go! Hey! You done something to offend you? Don't need help. We've got this. This is what demons
Torment is deafening!
sense. Look like demons. Get your meds! Back fire! Revenge!
Locked up tight. Hope you stole that Psyker item.
Sniper! Kill! Bombers and corners!
Get those security stacks bypassed, quickly.
Don't treat him like that very much!
Do not worry! We can kill it!
To the fray, firebrand! Does her genius intimidate you, perhaps?
Data retrieval site identified. Varlix.
Oh! Keep these dead!
Data stream. Viable. Psyker exfiltration faltering. Connection lost. Compensate.
Someone is dead!
Out there!
Help me! I insist! I am indebted! I enjoy forgiveness!
Need a bottleneck! Gonna die like this! I need to go around!
We are in kinetic.
Armor.
His grenade made
I can only imagine the attempted random inputs until it worked. But it is now working.
Come on, Ranger!